Hey, what's going on, guys? So since we just used we just learned the Pythagorean theorem in the last video, which if you forget, it is, oops, what am I doing? It is a right triangle, a squared plus b squared equals c squared. One of the applications of this is the good old distance formula. So let's say I have 2 points on our coordinate plane here. The first point is green, it's x1 and y1, and the red point is x2, y2. I'm using arbitrary values because it doesn't matter for the sake of the formula. Okay, so if you notice, if I were to draw a right triangle, okay, basically the distance is going to be the hypotenuse. Okay, and this is the delta y, and this is delta x. Okay, so basically what we have to do is we have to square this, add it to the square of this, and it will equal to the distance, aka our hypotenuse. Okay. To save you the trouble, the formula, the Pythagorean formula or Pythagorean theorem or whatever you want to call it, can be manipulated to look like this. Okay. x2 minus x1 squared plus y2 minus y1 squared. And it's the square root of the whole thing, aka it's the distance of x squared plus the distance of y squared is equal to the hypotenuse squared. Okay, since we're trying to find the distance, we automatically just take the square root of both sides, so we just have distance here, not distance squared, aka our hypotenuse squared. And this is the distance formula. It's just derived from the Pythagorean identity, or Pythagorean theorem. I don't know why I keep saying identity. So let's say I have the coordinate -5, 1 and the point 1, 5. Okay, I want to find the distance between these 2 points, so we're just going to use our distance formula. So d is equal to the square root of, what's it called? What am I doing? 1 minus a -5 squared plus 5 minus 1 squared, okay, which simplifies to the square root of 6 squared plus 4 squared, which is equal to the square root of 36 plus 16, or the square root of 52, which is roughly 7.21. So the distance between these 2 points is 7.21. Okay, I'm only going to do one more problem because, again, this is just a formula. You plug and chug. It's very easy to mess up when you're doing your math, when you're doing your algebra or the arithmetic. The actual concept and idea of the distance formula is very simple. Okay, so let's not try and fudge it all by messing up our numbers. So we'll do 9, -2. 1, 13. So our distance formula is going to be 1 minus 9 squared plus 13 minus a -2 squared, which equals the square root of -8 squared plus 15 squared, which comes out to the square root of 64 plus, I'm going to say 225. 225, which is equal to the square root of 289, which is equal to, I'm going to guess 17. Yep, it's equal to 17. So the distance between these 2 points on a coordinate plane is 17. Again, it's nothing too crazy. Make sure that you're subtracting your x's, squaring it, subtracting your y's, squaring it. Don't do x minus y or y minus x or befuddle it all. Make sure you follow the formula and you'll have no problems. Okay? We have one more video that's going to get you ready for your final, which deals with matrices. All right? So have fun. Enjoy.